Hi everyone, in this video we want to learn reported speech, and this is going to be 2 or 3 videos because of multiple tips, because of the vast usage of this grammar. We cannot recode, teach and learn this grammar in only one video. Reporting. Somebody says something to me and I report it to another person. I retell it, restate it to another person. This is called reporting. And when somebody tells something to me, I need to change the grammar. Where if I were to deliver that statement that's saying to another person, to another, maybe, I don't know, media, another audience, I need to change some things. And in this video, we want to learn how to play with verb tenses. So let's go to the next slide. Yes, we want to learn if in our statement somebody said something to me. That statement has a present tense verb. How should I change it in my reporting? Because this is called indirect speech and I'm delivering that statement indirectly. How should I change the present tense? If the statement has past tense verb, how should I change the past tense? And how should I change future tense, if there is any in this statement? And also, if I'm hearing general truth, how should I report it to another person? Let's dive in. The first one, present tense in the statement. First, when a statement in direct speech, a statement here, indirect speech, somebody is telling something to me, when this is reported to indirect speech, the statement becomes a noun clause. It becomes a noun clause here. Let's make some examples. John said, I do a lot of homework. Direct speech. Now, we add that here. John said that he did a lot of homework. Now, he did a lot of homework here is a noun clause. It's a slow night at the restaurant with only a few regulars coming in. A slow night means a night when nothing interesting is happening. A boring night. A slow night. It's a slow night at the restaurant with only a few regulars, fixed customers coming in. Now we want to this is the statement and you want to report it to another person. Indirect speech. The restaurant host complained that it was a slow night at the restaurant with only a few regulars coming in. The statement here is a noun clause. It to in. It was a slow night at the restaurant with only a few regulars coming in. Now it's a noun clause. And the verb complained is our reporting verb. So this reporting verb is reporting something that is a noun clause. The tense in the noun clause usually changes to a tense one step in the past. It changes to a tense one step in the past. So the verb here, it's a slow night. It is a slow night. It's a be verb. And is, so we should use was here. It was a slow night. So our verb changes from present to past in the noun clause. That here is omittable. We can omit that with regular reporting verbs. Lands becoming bone dry is a result of or the result of infidelity. Bone dry means completely dry, extremely dry. Lands are dry. That lands are bone dry. For example, it doesn't rain there. There is no green life there. And infidelity means disbelief in a particular religion. Now, who said this? The priest, maybe. The priest believed that lands becoming bone dry was a result of infidelity. Here, lands becoming bone dry is our subject, is a noun phrase, and the subject, and is our verb. Now we want to report it. Lands becoming bone dry is a subject, we don't change it. Is our verb, we change it. To was one step in the back, in the past. One step in the past. The priest believed that is omittable with irregular reporting verbs. Believe can be a reporting verb. The priest believed that lands becoming bone dry was. Now, lands becoming bone dry was a result of infidelity is a noun clause, and in our noun clause, lands becoming bone dry is our subject or noun phrase, and was is the past form of is. We moved the verb be one step to the past. Rush hour drivers are always trying to cut in front of me. Rush hour drivers is subject, are verb, present tense, always trying to cut in front of me, more explanation. Now we are seeing another verb, a reporting verb here, argued, that is omittable, and the rest is our noun clause. Rush hour drivers were always trying to cut in front of me. This is our noun clause. Rush hour drivers is a noun phrase and subject. Where is the past form of are? Yeah, we should use where here because we are reporting, and the verb are goes one step in the past. Now, what if our statement has a past tense verb in it? John said, I did a lot of homework last week. Now we change the verb one step and we move it one step in the past. John, for example, claimed that he had done past perfect. He had done a lot of homework last week. Like, make some examples. The party's share of the vote. The party's share of the vote rose, past of rise. Rose is the past form of rise. Rose from a puny 13% in the last election to 21% this time. Puny means poor in quality, poor in amount or size. So it was poor in quality, and now it has increased. It has risen. So we want to report it in the indirect form. I would say the journalist stated that noun clause starts from here. This is our noun clause. That is optional. And state is our reporting verb. The journalist stated that the party's share of the vote had risen. Now, rose is a past tense verb, a verb in the past tense form, and had risen is one step in the past than rose. So we say rise, present, rose, past, has risen or have risen, present perfect, and had risen, past perfect. So we should use past perfect here. For examples, the humidity has already, present perfect, has already started, present perfect. If you want to report it, we should go one step in the back, one step in the past. Started to increase, even though the weather is very cold. This example is from another video that I have made. I was teaching already there, and already signifies a surprise in the sentence. And now we want to report it. How should we do it? Has started is my verb, and I should move the verb one step in the past. And I should say had started. So I had on the news that the humidity had already started. Had already started. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Has started changes to had started. When I want to report it, had is a reporting verb. I had on the news that. This is my noun clause. Subject verb, one step in the past. Now the future tense in this statement. Justice will prevail. How should we report it in English? The justice is our noun. Justice is our noun, and will prevail is our verb in the future form. Will changes to would. In indirect speech, the president remarked, that is optional, justice would prevail. So the president remarked, commented, mentioned that justice would prevail. Prevail means to be more powerful or to win. More examples. Your inner strength will enable you to prevail over life obstacles. Your inner strength will enable you to prevail means to be more powerful and win life obstacles. Who said this? My mentor. My mentor guaranteed. Guarantee is a reporting verb. That is optional. My inner strength. Now pay attention to the change of pronoun you to my, because I am the speaker now. My mentor told me, so I should change the pronoun in this way. My mentor guaranteed that my inner strength would enable me to prevail over life obstacles. This is my noun clause. My inner strength is the subject, and the would enable is my verb. One step in the past. She will break down at the news of her husband's demise. She will break down at the news of her husband's demise. When somebody breaks down, they get overwhelmed, and they may have some mental health issues. We assumed that she would break down at the news of her husband's demise. We assumed, again, another reporting verb. That is optional here, and noun clause. She would break down. She is the subject, and the would break down is my verb. It's a phrasal verb. And since the tense here in this statement was a future tense, we should change the will to would, and restate it, report it in this way if we want to report it indirectly. More? Now, how should we report general truth? The sun's coming over the horizon at 6 o'clock. Here is an exception to this rule. There is no tense change in general truth. For example, the earth is round. My friend told me the earth is round. The earth is round is a general rule, so you should not change the tense. The sun's coming up over the horizon at 6 o'clock. This is the general truth. This is a fact. And you should not change the tense when you want to report it. So he knows that the sun's coming up over the horizon at 6 o'clock. He knows that. He knows this fact. He already knows that. Abiding abiding by the standards of cleanliness is crucial in this kitchen. This is a fact. This is a general truth or rule. So the chef reminded, again another reporting verb. The chef subject reminded me that. That here is not optional. We will talk about it in another video. Abiding by. Now, abiding by the standards of cleanliness is a gerund phrase. We talked about gerund phrases in another video. And is my verb. Now, is doesn't change when I want to report this statement indirectly, because this is a general truth. And one slide more. People's sleep needs vary. Vary is my verb. And it doesn't change when I report it. The scientist discovered another reporting verb. That people's sleep needs vary. Doesn't change. I should report the statement in the exact form. In some cultures, owning a pet like a dog or cat or a bird is considered inappropriate. Yeah, and this is general truth, so he explained that exactly the same sentence, owning a pet, the statement without any change. Owning a pet like a dog or cat or a bird is considered inappropriate. Oh, there is another more. Opening a door for someone is considered polite. Our teacher used to say that opening a door for someone is considered polite. Our teacher used to say that noun clause, opening a door for someone, a gerund phrase, is my verb, and without any tense change. So we learned when we want to report a statement, if the verb is present tense, we should go one step in the past and change it to past tense. If the statement is stated in past tense, I should report that statement in past perfect. The future tense with will, I should use would in my reporting statement, in my reporting speech. And general truth, there is no tense change in general truth. Thank you. This was the way you use verbs with their tense in reporting speech. There are going to be more videos about reported speech, so stay tuned for our upcoming videos. So long!